Hello everyone, welcome to abcofecg.com. This video is about the ECG 104 posted on our app, Diagnose ECG. This is a bit tricky ECG. Uh, to simplify the ECG, I have divided it into two different parts. This part and this part with this line. Now let's see the first part, what's happening here. If you see carefully, I have marked all the P waves over here with red arrows, and associated with this P is a QRS complex, which is narrow complex, which is a normal complex. So this basically is a beat originating from sinus node. And again, after this complex, immediately there is one more complex attached to it, but this complex does not have a preceding P wave to it, which means that this has been originated from AV node because it's a narrow complex and there is no P wave. Well, all of these complexes over here are originating from AV node. So you can say that these are junctional ectopics. And they have a pattern that is bigeminy. So here in this first part we have junctional bigeminy. And if you see carefully, the PR interval over here is a bit prolonged. So you can tell from this part that this is AV node first degree AV block with junctional ectopics. But all of a sudden in this point over here, things change. From here ahead, if you see each of these QRS complexes, they do have P waves attached to it. And if you see carefully, the PR interval goes on increasing, and then there is a drop of QRS complex. All of a sudden, there is one more junctional ectopic coming over here, but again the same rhythm follows, that PR interval goes on increasing, and then there is a drop of QRS complex. So this point over here, we can annotate this point as a conversion point. Conversion from first degree AV block over here to second degree Mobitz 1 AV block over here. So it's very clear that AV node, who is giving junctional ectopics over here, is trying to compensate for the AV nodal block which was present initially. Now the block has increased even further, and hence there is drop of QRS complexes over here. Even here, AV node is trying to compensate for the block which is second degree for Mobitz 1 AV block, but these ectopics are fewer compared to these ectopics. So you can say that this ECG is a classic ECG depicting first degree AV block converting to the second degree Mobitz 1 AV block, along with junctional ectopics, initially in the form of ventricular bigeminy and initially in the form of junctional bigeminy, and then converting further into individual junctional ectopics, which you can see over here. Thank you.